Hey, it's WIP Wednesday, or What You Working On Wednesday. So today I am working on these squares. Remember back in October when I made all these different colored squares? And I think I made 24, and they're just all different shades of different colors. There's a gray, orange. So anyway, I have a bunch of these squares, 24 of them I believe. So what I'm doing today is I'm putting this border around them, and then I'm going to connect them together. So I just thought I would show you how I'm making this border. Here, I'll show you on this blue here. So I used a 6, which is a J hook, a 6mm hook to make the squares, and so that's what I'm using for my border. So I'm just taking some gray yarn, and on my square I'm just kind of starting anywhere. You can start anywhere, and I like to start right here. So I'm just gonna put my yarn on my hook, and I always put my short end to this side and the working tail, the working yarn, towards me. That way I just know. I just have a habit of doing that. So I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to go back into that same space and single crochet. Okay, and now I drop that other tail. It's just hanging down there. So I'm going to chain 3, and now I'm going to jump to this next space and single crochet, and then I'm going to chain 3, come over here and single crochet, chain 3. Okay, and now I'm at the corner, so I'm going to single crochet into that corner, and for the corner I'm going to chain 2 just to help turn the corner, and then I'm going to single crochet right back into that corner, and then chain 3 to work down the side over here. So that's all I'm doing all the way around. Just single crochet, chain 3. This really goes quick. It's my favorite way of joining squares because it is so quick. And once you get the blanket or whatever it is you're making put together, the squares really are secure together. It might seem like they're not going to be, but once it's completed, it is. And I'm going to corner, so I'm chaining 2 and single crochet again. So that's what I'm doing today on this Wednesday. We are expecting bad weather tomorrow for Thursday. I don't know, they're saying it could be severe weather. I don't know. I just hope we don't lose power. But today it is warm today, and the wind is blowing. I can't remember if I did 2 or 3. So the wind is blowing and it's really warm outside. So I did sit outside this morning with the dogs and let them walk around and get some sunshine and fresh air and such. So I came back in and got busy on these squares. Yeah, I've had these squares since October and just haven't done anything with them. I was going to make a pillowcase with them, but I laid them out and the squares themselves are too big. If I go like 3 up for the height of the pillowcase, it's too big, so I can't make a pillowcase. So I think I'm going to just put it together for a blanket, and it'll just be solid colored squares with gray, and then I'll probably go back and do a gray border around them. So that's what I'm working on, and I put in a Walmart grocery order. So we're going this afternoon to pick up our order. Hopefully they'll have the stuff that I ordered and I don't have too many substitutions. Sometimes their substitutions are, great and in my favor, but sometimes those substitutions are like, what was you thinking? Which I know the person that's picking the orders, they don't decide what to substitute. The computer tells them what to substitute. Their little handheld thing that they carry around, it tells them what to substitute. So you can't blame the worker. They're probably like, what? But they got to follow the rules. Whatever the computer tells them. So when I'm done with this, I just tie this off. I know that, normal people would weave, you normal crocheters would weave the ends in, but I ain't got time for that on this project. So I just tied it, 3 or 4 times or whatever, and then just clip it kind of close. And it's fine. I'm not worried about it. Let's see what this mint green looks like with it. So yeah, whenever I do get grocery pickups, like sometimes, sometimes it's in my favor, and sometimes, let me start over with that. Yeah, sometimes it's in my favor, and sometimes it is like, what? I had ordered some baking potatoes, like a large bag of large potatoes for baking, and so they were out of those. This was a couple weeks ago. They were out of the large potatoes, I guess, by the time they got to my order. So they sent 2 bags of these little bitty tiny potatoes, which, you'd have to bake 10 of them to make a baked potato. So I was just like, what am I going to do with these? And so they sat there on the counter for a while. And then I was like, well, we've got to use these potatoes before they go bad because, I don't want to waste food. Because we did, pay for them. And so I had Jody to chop them up and bake them in the oven with butter and put cheese on them when they were done. So they did, we were able to use them, but we had to just come up with something. Spur of the moment before they went bad. So whenever if you have done Walmart pickups for groceries, do you like the substitutions that they pick for you? Which I know you do have the option to not get substitutions, and I do that on some items, but items like that I actually need, well, I've got to have something, so I'll let them go ahead and do the substitution because otherwise I'd have to go in the store, and if I'm going to go in the store, I might as well just do my shopping. Sometimes, one time here a few weeks ago, I did no substitutions actually, and they were out of so many of the items that our groceries weren't going to be beneficial to us. So we did have to go in to get groceries, and the items that they said they were out of were there on the shelves. And I noticed that also, that when the computer says that they're out of an item, you know, like when I'm making an order and it says out of stock or whatever, I can go in the store and there it is. So I don't know what's up with that. It seems like that started all after the pandemic started. But I like going in and buying my own groceries, you know, picking my own groceries and doing that, because actually I hardly ever get out of the house, and that's my one trip out of the house every 2 weeks. So I want to get out of the house. I did too many on that one. It's supposed to only do 2. You know, I want to get out of the house. I want to see people. So buying groceries is my one chance to get out of the house. So I really don't like doing grocery pickup, but it's the safest thing to do right now. And here I'm back to the beginning. See, these don't take very long to do at all. And I'm just going ahead and tying each one off as I'm going. That way I don't have to, you know, do it all at the end, do them all. Oh, Britches, it's nothing to bark at. She hasn't gotten used to, you know, the noises at our house. Like the other dogs, Django and Phoebe, who live here, they didn't bark at all because they know, you know, certain noises are just noises. If they thought somebody was here, they would have jumped up and went cray-cray. But she hasn't gotten used to, you know, noises. Yeah, I love this border. I love how quick it works up. And I can just zip through these. I mean, seriously, I've done almost 24 of them sitting here this morning, so. Oh, Bridget. I don't know what she thinks she hears. I didn't hear anything. She might just hear, Elijah's dogs are in his room. She might can hear them moving around. But see, Phoebe and Django, they know what that noise is. They just don't worry about it. So anyway, I hope you're all having a great day. And let me know what you're working on today. I am going to finish up these, and I'm going to lay this out and see what size blanket it would be. And then I'm going to put these together, and I'll probably make another video showing how I actually put the squares together, so that'll be another video. So anyway, I'm gonna let y'all get going, and I just wanted to show you what I was working on today, and just chat for just a second of what I had going on. Nothing exciting, just picking up groceries. That's all. And I will see you all again in the next video. Bye, friends. Well, I'm still here. I'm just on a roll, and I didn't want to stop until I got to the end. So anyway, I'm at the end now, so I'm really fixing to turn the camera off. Bye, friends. I'll talk to you later.